Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 123 of Blacklight Settlers. Let's get straight into it. So, last episode we had ended with a rather sizable mech raid incoming. So what I'm going to do is to meet the needs of all of my people, including Wake Up, and have them all get ready for a big ol' fight. Because I think that's what's coming on the horizon here. Nara, I'm going to have you man the steel mortar. Maybe, yeah, recruited. And let's load in some high explosives for now. We might change that over as the mechs get closer. And we are going to get as many shooters as possible, including people that you would not otherwise expect me to have set up as shooters. Additionally, I'm going to send 0 Day home. So we are going to, he doesn't really need to be out here. He's going to come home. So, him and as much uranium as you can carry. It also occurs to me that I close this door to prevent deer from messing with my my base, and I'm going to fix that. So, the mechs probably, yes, they have landed. Let's start trying to shell them. Once they get a little bit closer, I'll switch over to EMPs. I don't want to have them adapt to EMPs until they are much closer. Oh, that one was being picked up by Depends. I'll fix that. Consuming lavish meal, then equip a rifle. So, the total number of mechs, 28. That's pretty nasty. That's a nasty fight right there. Okay. Thanks, Randy. You're the greatest. Velik and Chief are also going to join me. I know, weird, right? I don't usually risk my crafters, but honestly, this is one of those events that all hands on deck will go a long way. So initially, I think I'm going to have Endelos make a little bit... let's get him the Masterwork rifle because he's a really good shot. But then temporarily, I'm going to have him do some kibble because these animals are damn near starving. Might as well power these on. You are now allowed outside of Safe Haven, as are you. Let's reload these. We're going to need every shot we can get. Additionally, Cupid, you are consume, move. Who's free? Depends. Won't take the drugs because she's a teetotaler. So you're gonna call the allies then. And 0 Day, you're gonna come home and help the defense of Black Lake. Lenka, I'm gonna wake you up. I'm sure you're not going to want to be up, but I'm going to have you take Wake Up, consume, and help defend. Alright, Jarrett, you're off the hook. Let's see. I'm going to close this door. Let's request immediate military aid. Okay, they're entering kind of at a weird time. Doc I don't really care about, so he can be sort of frontliner. Velik, I do care about, so I'm going to have him stack back there. Wolf, you're well armored, so you're going to go here, I guess. Depends. You're the doc. Send you way, way, way back. Chief, same deal. You're repairing stuff. Now that Lenka and Velik are broken up, I don't want to get Lenka killed, but given that she has chemical fascination... Oh, so there's two different groups. This second group is going to slow down this progress into my base, which is great, because that separates out the small guys from the big guys. I just got real lucky. Because otherwise the centipedes were going to be basically right on top. And now this allows me to kill the smaller dudes quick, and then I'll get to the bigger dudes afterwards. Why am I calling them all dudes? I don't know. I apologize. I'm just excited about that luck. Let's switch cells. I don't really feel like HE shelling my teammates. It's probably a real crappy thing to do. All the turrets are on. All the shooters are set and ready to fire freely. And we will try to tear through these small dudes as soon as we can so that we can actually intercept the big ones before they get to the gate. Which means the more I EMP them, the better. Alright, Lenka, you're as happy as I'm ever going to make you. Alright, let's hope that we not get shot too much and we rip these dudes up. Endelos. Come join us now. Juret, I'm gonna have you cook at priority of 1. Or 4, rather. Who was that? Zero Day should not be cooking. Zero Day, welcome home, man. You are... Do I have any sniper rifles? I probably don't. I'm gonna give you a legendary rifle. Unfortunately, it doesn't outrange the mechs, but surprisingly enough, I haven't been shot yet. I'm not even really taking all that much cover. How are these? Okay, so the vast majority of them got hung up. Nara, could you snipe this one? That'd be very cool if you could. Alright, Depends just took a hit. Lost a hand. I'm gonna have her self-tend. If she lost a hand, that also means I am due to construct one. That will set back pod construction a little bit. But hey, she could have died, so all things considered, that is not a terrible battle wound. Okay, all these snipers I'm gonna have start to move into position for the centipedes. Because I think all the small guys are dead. Let's confirm. There's a Scyther alive that's going for a nice long walk, but I'm not going to worry about one Scyther. Time does not wait for one Scyther. What did these guys oh, the Fleers. Oh, maybe a third group or something. That's great. It's stopping this giant cloud of centipedes from being effective. Alright, what I ought to do is split up these snipers from the lancers so that I can effectively manage their ranges. Oh, this centipede is so dead. beautiful, beautiful volleys. Looking at the top, all green and blue means the moods are good. We can keep going. Hey, free cooked meat, Cougar. Just kidding. Those are my allies. Well, they were. When they were living. How are we looking? We have... Wow, you... Are you kidding? Alright, 0 day at this point. I'm going to have you start to rearm all those things. Jirit. Instead of that, replace broken components in that turret. Alright, here we go. Here's the real fight. Now there's 8 centipedes here. Is this the remainder plus the scyther? Yes. Yes, it is. So we're going to get just close enough to get in range. Nara, if you could hit this cloud and give me a bunch of free shots. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's hit this one that isn't stunned. All the others are stunned. And we'll absolutely melt the paint off of that mech. Back, 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 back. I got lucky that time. I gotta be more careful in the future. Alright, so let's keep falling back. And that centipede is dead. Alright, they're pretty soon gonna be close enough. Now, if I keep my snipers off sort of to the side, they can just keep continually firing without having to kite much. Because these guys are constantly being targeted, as you can see. Ooh, mass stun. I like seeing that. They haven't adapted yet. Might only take one more volley to kill this thing. Come on. That looked pretty good. There it goes. Oh, what the? No! Ah! I forgot. Mr. Scyther came back. Alright, let's pivot real quick. Because this Scyther is chopping Velik up badly. And Velik might meet a very... Oh, just got shot. His nose is gone. Alright. I will lean... Okay, going the long way. How many hours do you have? I totally forgot about that Scyther. He is 12 hours, though, which is kind of a while. Alright, so we lost a toe. He lost a nose. The fire might spread to him, though. That's my main concern now. Let's get people back on the walls. What I'm going to do here is do some quick battle triage. What? Jeezy crazy. Okay. Thanks, game. You know, when it rains, it pours. Oh my goodness. Randy, you killing me. Seriously, Randy is gonna kill me. Alright, DQ, you better get out of the radius. Alright, so what I was gonna do here is a nomad tend. Get Linka to the walls. And they should be coming through my gates any second now. Valentin, weren't you just wounded? Oh, yeah. Okay. And he still is. That also means I'm going to need to queue up a foot. Or a leg. Got that going. Now for assignments, let's give them all meds. Allow them to eat whatever they want. I'm making sure, I am keeping an eye on that fire, making sure it doesn't spread. Nara, yep, depends. You're one-handed, but that doesn't mean you can't rescue out from behind the enemies. My perfect kiting all screwed up because I forgot about one Scyther. I thought the Scyther would just go around and enter the kill box, and clearly that is not the case. Let's check in on the other dudes. Where we are being barraged. Okay, that was a terrible pun, even by my standards. So we had just suffered a little love attempt there. We just suffered a giant mech raid here, and now it's bears. Next will be Battlestar Galactica. So hopefully, it does look like a lot of these centipedes have been damaged pretty heavily. We only have 2 shells left for EMP. Why couldn't I lose a lung or a kidney? Why did it have to be like a hand and all the other organs that we need? Let's get shooting. At the moment, a lot of our shooters don't actually have line of sight. Zero Day will get behind them and piss them off. Alright, that does not look like a safe spot to be. Depends. Go rescue Velik. All right. There we go. There is a little issue of the sniper rifle being on fire, but apart from that, everything else is good. What about you guys? Bears, we actually had a really nice kill box, so these bears did not get very far. As you can see pretty clearly. Kind of shady of the Storyteller sending us that much stuff all at once, but hey, we're alive, so can't stop me now, can you? So I'm just gonna do some manual firefighting. Nara, you're done. Depends. Keep rescuing Velik. Alright. Rather than adding it to the home zone, I'll just force him to put out the trees, and then let's haul the sniper rifle in. Alright. Wow, that was eventful. Alright, DQ. Go eat a lavish meal. You deserve it. How many pods? We only have one pod constructed. Okay. Wowzers. Sheba, you're a miner, right? Finish. So Velik got pretty messed up, but I got real lucky where he didn't die. I'm probably only gonna butcher what I need here, so I'm gonna suspend a lot of it, because there is honestly just too many bears to ever butcher all of them. It wouldn't be worth it. Alright, so we have 3 pods empty, and that means that we will add some of our deer muffalo to the pod pile. DQ, I know you've done oh, no, you really need a rest. Where's Zelda? There you are. Zelda. Okay, Cupid's already back into fighting form. Velik's gonna be a while. Understandably. He was definitely the largest victim of it all. Architect. Let's go and allow all. And then forbid. Oh, you know what? All the bodies are gone. So, I'm not going to forbid anything. All the nasty swamp bodies have decayed. So I don't need to worry about that. Swamp bodies. It's a funny classification. Storing rice there might not be the smartest idea. Just saying. As much as I'd like to let you rest, let's get some of these muffalo loaded up. Save ourselves some food. And a psychic ship. Lucky me. I think what's happening here is Randy has a crush on me. And he doesn't want me to leave. I can't really think of another good reason why so many terrible things would happen on the home tile. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Yeah. That'd be my guess. So the way I might handle this psychic ship here is to use the ladened with shells method. Not using as many shells as I did the original time, just enough to kill off all these small enemies, and then using sniper rifles to finish off the big ones. That's my thinking. I don't have a whole lot of time to make a whole lot of shells, so I'll have to get busy quick. Alright, we won't have enough advanced components to make this last pod, I don't think. Unless there's an advanced component somewhere I'm not aware. But Sylvie and Docs are... who's pregnant? Docs is pregnant. Alright, I don't want to deal with another... muffalo calf, so I'm going to just get that over with right now. And Sylvie is not pregnant. That's good. Holy moly, it's like a reactor raid going on. What is happening? Randy, what are you doing? Stop. Just stop. Oh, I haven't even turned my damn turrets off from last fight, and you're sending me more. This actually doesn't even make sense. This almost seems like a bug because, generally speaking, storyteller-wise, there's a cooldown for major events. As you can see, these red dots. Here, let's go last 30 days. These red dots are major events. And storytellers, by default, will not send... Well, will certainly not send this many major events all at once. That's just like something they never do. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on or why, but I don't like it. Not one damn bit. Okay, you can wander. What are you at, 65? Oh, wow, I guessed it. Okay, that was a lot of scythers, and they're all coming in. All right, we ought to get everyone to the walls. Bulk goods trader on the other tile. All right, cool. I guess if I butchered a lot of bears, I could sell their meat and leather. So I'll allow that. Now as for weapons, Endelos, go switch back. We do have a regular kill box as well to fall back on. And then, of course, I could close the gate on them and have them turn around, which would be pretty funny. And maybe something I end up doing, so they have to go through the kill box twice. Well, if we needed steel, we're getting it in spades here. But I feel a little personally attacked by the storyteller that seems to actually want me dead. Alright. Griffin. Docks. Okay, so we have one Muffalo standing about. DQ. I have no faith that the storyteller won't just throw us some more crap, so let's get our turrets at the ship tile up to snuff. Now I'm sure they're going to trip the incendiary trap, but mechs don't really care about that. What I am going to do is close this door to piss them off. As you can see, there's burns, but it's only from the explosions. They can literally stand on fire, and it won't matter. Now what I'm going to do is... 0 day, you're not fast. Okay, who's fast? Come on, a fast pawn here. Really? None of you? Wolf. Lanka. Let's go open a fake new path for the Scythers, so that they think they can path into the base from the south, thereby running through the kill box once again, which will stop them from scything a hole in my base. And I'll line my shooters up to take advantage of this trickery. What's funny is, like, they're trying to scythe to a wall. Alright, these guys are all stuck. What are you, like, waiting for him to punch a hole? It's not gonna work. Alright, if they're gonna be this dumb, I will, in fact, just walk into my own kill box. Oh, hi, Nara. You're not supposed to stand there. and get them, just lure them out. Apparently I don't even need to do very much. Just standing here will be suffice. Alright, let's all fire on the ones closest. Don't actually want them to catch me and do what they did to Velik, so... Nara, you're up. Jarrett, I'm gonna have you... Oh, this is starting to get a little too hot. Nope, can't put out the fire. I don't want to get you burned. Oh, this is open, isn't it? Ah, that's fine. Fine, because the next one that goes through will close the door behind them. Our lovely turrets are literally out of ammo now. So actually, you know what? Leave these open, and let's stand back at range. Let them in and just fire old-fashioned on them, because we're out of slugs. And I'm done with running. Is this all of them? Yes. Restrictions lifted. And I'm going to keep them true lifted. No crafter limited restriction, any of that nonsense. Jarrett, stop what you're doing briefly and deconstruct this door so that we can put out this fire. It's only going to get hotter. Oh, Lenka's going to start burning us. Okay. We deconstructed the door in time. Flooring. Wood floor. Replace. Granite door, replace. Let's check in on these guys. DQ, you're getting rebuffed a lot. I don't think Zelda wants to date you, man. Something tells me. Let's call it Spidey sense. That just, you're simply not going to land a date. So we've been butchering these bears for trade. Oh, these are tribals, though. They're not going to have much that interest us. Let's see. Bear meat. And bear skin. Flake. And what do you have for me to buy? Come on now. Seriously? Wood, I guess? I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. Herbal meds? Whatever, I'll buy wood and herbal meds. I was kind of out of wood, so it's fine. Here I am building a spaceship, and they're like, would you like to buy some of our wood? It's like, no, dude, man, I have a spaceship in my backyard. I don't need your cut trees. I'm kind of past that technology point. Just like by a few millennia. Like, it's 5505, and you're acting like it's BC, not AD. Okay, that's enough of that rant. Endalos. Oh, who else can cook? Chris. You're sleeping. And you're not even sleeping in your own bed. Ooh, cargo pods of tea. I'll take it. They're all headed to drink psychite tea. That's funny. I could have just all hauled it in. We have some animal starvation. That's not good. Let's go and do some cooking. Honestly, given that we apparently don't have any more insect meat, we will put all meat here. Alright. Endelos is kind of losing the concept of haul. There we go. Soon we'll haul it to the kibble. There we go. And now we can actually cook a little faster. What is this? Rat meat? Hare meat, rat meat. There we go. Perfect. Now we don't have to worry about animal starvation as much. Good, good, good. Now there's a lot of repair to be done, and there's a lot of mechs to break down. There is no shortage, which means that advanced components should be prioritized above regular components, because we're about to get a lot of regular components from breaking down these little mechies. Yeah, there's probably enough mechs even on this tile to build the rest of the ship for components, not for advanced components. I suppose I could turn these off. They definitely helped out a lot. We still, of course, I have not forgotten, we have this stupid psychic ship down here now. Not so keen on that. Plus all the scythers and mechs, other mechs that we got. Party work though. Let's celebrate psychic ship time by bolstering our mood. That actually does make a bit of sense. New lovers, Zero Day and Lenka. Oh. Velik. Chief. Sorry, Chief. Zero Day and Lenka. Take this bed now. Oh, look at that beautiful amount of kibble we got now. Party has finished. Chris, I want you machining. Oh, breaking down mechs is the chief machining task. I'm going to change it so that HE shells are. And then when we make an HE shell, yep, drop on the floor. Good. Look, see, even the chem fuel reactor has the message. All right. I think it's kind of ugly to just have this stuff sitting around, so I'm gonna finally haul it away, even though it's not all that worth much. Deef, you're getting really nice food. If only you actually appreciated that. I feel bad for Depends here with the one arm. And Velik's not even going to make another arm for a while. I could have Chief set it up, but I'm fine with the way it is now. And they're hauling mech bodies in to be smelted. That's cool. And as I make a few additional shells, I can laden it all around the ship and get it to go boom real nice like. Rhadamant used words good. So I think what I'm going to do, actually here is a great use. If there's mechs to be smelted nearby, smelt them. If not, make shells. Let's use the radius. Aren't we supposed to have Neutrimi down here? Yeah, we are. There, now it's a lot faster to make meds. How we doing over here? Are these animals? Yeah, they're stuck inside. Unrestrict. We'll leave Sylvie inside. No, I'm going to unrestrict her too. Go wherever you want. What about us? No corpse restrictions. That seems pretty reasonable. You are getting... I think we need steel more than anything else. So let's actually switch back to steel. Which means we need the ground penetrating radar on. There is plenty of steel. I really wish I could set the drill up there, because it'd be really funny to trigger invasions or whatever. Infestations in the kill box. I've done that before. Alright, there's going to be a lot of mechs to break down. Is this suspended? No, it's not suspended. But we'll, once again, lower the radius. Alright, Velik should be nearing healed up. Not full yet. Valentin, what's your deal? The psychic drone is getting to you. I mean, I don't blame you. It's getting to me too. That's probably enough shells because we're running ourselves out of HE. I'm gonna have Chris replace some chem fuel. Oh, no, he's starving. I'm gonna have him eat. And probably rest next. My precious chinchilla fur. So yeah, I sort of expected that Randy wouldn't let me leave. I actually joked about this with my patrons. I literally joked about how Randy is going to be a son of a bitch and throw me a bunch of curveballs because that's just what he does. And I couldn't have been more... I'm actually impressed how right I was, which says a lot because it takes a lot to impress me that I got multiple back-to-back-to-back mech raids, a swarm of bears, and then a psychic ship on top of it is just... Oh, wow. And then a massive surge. Okay. Say goodbye to that hydro bench. Linka, yeah, you can manage this fire. Wow, that almost took the whole wall out. Holy moly, that's a lot of power went poof. Because our backup batteries are wired to the grid. That's partially my fault. Alright, after this batch of wood, I think that's probably enough chem fuel. And, alright, I'm going to call this episode good for here. If you have any feedback for me, drop me a line. Next episode, you can almost certainly look forward to me laying bombs around the ship and taking out even more mechs, because Although I can ignore a poison ship, I cannot ignore a psychic ship. If you have any questions about this episode, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been my pleasure. Adios.